Hi there. In this projector video, I'm going to quickly show you how to link some tasks. So I'm logged in to ProjeQtOr. Again, I always forget what role I am here. I am a project leader, so the project leader can manipulate projects, add projects, etc. Presently, I'm in the planning screen, so if I click on planning here, that's where I arrive. It's the Gantt chart. So when we choose planning, either here, go back to planning, back to home, planning, or here, I'm at the Gantt chart. So presently I have a couple of activities linked. This dismantle motorcycle should be linked up to this one. So I'm going to quickly link this up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this activity. So the way I do that is go to activities. I choose dismantle motorcycle, and then under dependencies, my successor will be new fork seals. Not forks, but new fork seals. So the point here is that you always link lowest level tasks. So if a task has children, you do not link those tasks. And I'll show you what the results are here. I'll just quickly save this, go back to planning, and you see what the results are. Now these are kind of skewed, so basically I'm always using finish to start. So as soon as I finish the predecessor, then the successor can start. So the way I can arrange these automatically is by choosing a little calculator. So this is called Calculate Capacity Planning. That'll put everything in order. So I'll choose that, just this project, and the start date, it'll pick up the last date I used. So I entered July 12th the last time I clicked on that little calculator. So that's why it pops up again. And you see it pushes it down. Notice that the actual project, if I go to the projects here, and I choose my project, you see the project is now going to take 4 days. If I, and the start date is the 12th, the end date is the 17th. That's 5 days. Let's go take a look back at our planning here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, starting on the 12th, ending on the 17th, that's inclusive. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, because there's a weekend here. So we have a global calendar that's affecting the duration of the project, the start and end times. If I now go to my fork seals here, that's the second task, new fork seals, and I look at my progress, you see this planned field is now populated with the date that that actual task will happen, and that's because I linked those tasks. I'm just going to link one more just to see that again, also to see something slightly different here. So I'm going to go back to activities. Another way, again, what I say is basically tasks that have no children. So I've linked up, so swing arm has children, so I don't link up swing arm, but I do have new swing arm bushings. Wheels, notice it's a 4, it has 2 children. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select new tires, and I'll set new swing arm bushings as the predecessor, and I'll set new wheel bearings as the successor. So I can link 3 tasks in one fell swoop, is my point here. So new tires, again dependencies, we're not using this links here, it seems like we're linking things up, but we're using the dependencies to link. So predecessor will be new swing arm bushings. And I'll choose OK. Now New tires, frequently when I get new tires, I have to wait for a couple of days. I have to go take them to the shop, and generally they don't get to them right away. So sometimes these items will have a delay. So if I click on my little pencil here, I can actually add a delay. That's between the previous task and when this task happens. So even though it only takes us a day to deal with the tire, there is a delay because of external factors. By the way, the type and start is the type I'm going to use for all of my tasks. There's other ways to configure these successors and predecessors, but this is the most common. I'm not going to get into the other ones. I'll choose OK. And then it's also going to have a successor of new wheel bearings. And no delay in that one. I can do that myself. I don't have to get to a shop and wait. But there will be other tasks that have a delay. So now when I save these and I go and I look at my planning, I think I do have to link one more up. No, I think we're all linked up properly, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and click on my calculator, and then we have an idea of how long this will take, and then I can quickly link up the rest of my items. So this is the one I linked up. I linked it up to new swing arm bushings as well as new wheel bearings, and you see it's got a delay here. Let me just quickly check affect that. That should be, there's the delay there. And then we have a delay here as well. Let me just quickly take a look at that. Sorry, activities. Unfortunately, I can't just click on that activity to open up the activity. We have to go back to activities, maybe in future versions. So that was new tires. And we have a 1 day between predecessor and successor start. So that is a day. Let's just set that to 0 and see what happens. And we'll take a look at planning. And calculate. There we go. So now we only have a day delay, not a day on the other side. So that's basically linking tasks as well as using this little calculator, which is called Calculate Capacity Planning. And then once we link all of our tasks, then we'll be taking care of the first part of what we want to know about this project, which is how long it'll take. Thanks so much for watching.